Hello adventurers, thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the post notification bell. That way you get notified every time we go on a new adventure. So today's adventure, I'm going to talk to you about vanishing twin syndrome. But before we get into that, I quickly want to tell you about our whole birth pregnancy story. So in 2011, my husband and I got pregnant and then miscarried. In 2013, we had our first son, and he was born in 2013. And then we did miscarry again in 2014, 2015. So we took a break and then got pregnant again with this pregnancy where I was diagnosed with vanishing twin syndrome. So what is vanishing twin syndrome? It refers to the condition that can take place during early or later pregnancy. Vanishing twin syndrome is a type of miscarriage when more than one embryo appears to be developing in your uterus. You might be told that you are carrying twins, or in some cases triplets, or even more. So I'm going to click onto the link that says more about the vanishing twin syndrome. Then when more than one embryo appears to be developing in the uterus, you're going to be told you're carrying twins. Later on in the pregnancy, though, one of the fetuses or embryos may no longer be detected, and that baby that doesn't develop fully is called the vanishing twin. So with this pregnancy, it took me and my husband about 8 to 12 months to get pregnant. So I was taking pregnancy tests pretty regularly. I took a pregnancy test and it came out positive. Immediately I called my doctor, and I was probably no more than 3-4 weeks along. So he said, come in when you're 5 weeks along. We go to the appointment. He gives me an ultrasound, and he does see the gestational sag, but it is too early to detect a fetal heartbeat or a baby. So he has me coming back at about a week and a half later. I go back and he does see a fetus embryo inside of the gestational sac, but we do not detect a heartbeat. So since I've had miscarriage, had my son, miscarriage, this pregnancy, since I've had a history of miscarriages, and I do have a bleeding disorder called von Willebrand's disease. It's a clotting disorder. Since I do have a history of that, he wanted to keep a close eye on me. So he had me come back again, and I was almost 7 weeks. He looks at the ultrasound. Wait, mind you, the previous time that I went, maybe a couple of days before, he did detect a gestational sac, but we did not see a heartbeat. So he has me come back a couple of days later, and we see not one, but we see 2 babies on the ultrasound. So I'm gonna quickly show you. This is baby A, but I want to cover up the doctor's name. So let me find something really quick to cover up the doctor's name. Here's an envelope. Is this the earliest? Sorry, I have my ultrasounds here right in front of me. So 7/30/2018. I am 6 weeks and 6 days along. Hopefully I don't. And right there, you see the, this is the uterus, and this is the gestational sac. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm not a doctor. And then there is a baby in there, and this is baby A. And then maybe I can put them next to each other. I can't. There's no way. Maybe I can. We'll figure this out. And then right next to it is, I just want to cover my doctor's name, is, this is baby B. And let's see if I can put these next to each other and cover his name. Yeah, I think I can. So baby A and baby B. Sorry, you guys. I just don't want to show my doctor's name. So right in the first one is baby A, and the bottom one is baby B. So twins do run in my family. On my dad's side, there is 1 set of twins, and on my mom's side, I think there's 2 sets of twins. So twins, when we got pregnant with this pregnancy, I was showing a lot more, but I thought maybe because of all the other miscarriages I had, and then I also did carry my son full term. I thought maybe, you know, I was showing because I've had pregnancies before, but my husband said, what if you're having twins? And we're like, oh no, there's no way I'm having twins. But I go into my doctor's and he's like, you have twins. But at that time, at that visit, we did not see a heartbeat on any of the babies, but we did see them there. And then that was 7:30, so he had me come back 8/6/2018, and I want to show you the cutest picture ever. Hopefully you guys can see it. But comment down below if you can't see it, and on my next video I can show you guys just like in a picture, or maybe I can do that this time. So 8/6/2018 at 8:30 or 8:53 in the morning. If you look really closely, you can see the umbilical cords, and there's two. But at this time, he sees one heartbeat on one of the babies and doesn't see a heartbeat on the other baby. And I was about 8 weeks along. So he told me to come back in a couple days, and about a week, actually I came back about a week, and he was gonna do another ultrasound. So I go back another week, and he does see two babies, but one of the babies does not have a heartbeat, or he just can't detect, or one of the babies, he's telling me, I can't detect the heartbeat. I can't see the other baby, whatever the case was, I can't really quite remember. So he said that he was gonna have me go in for a more formal ultrasound, which is at the imaging center, because their imaging place was more advanced and high-tech than the ultrasound that he had. So he scheduled me for that. In the meantime, I was spotting. So, but I do spot in my pregnancies. I did with the previous pregnancies before this. So I was working at a cancer center. I was working in the infusion center with radiation, chemotherapy. My job was to give chemo treatments and any infusion treatments to patients. I was running around. Also, I was exposed to radiation. So my husband and I decided that I would quit my job. So I quit my job, and I just took it easy until my appointment, which was several days later. And I go to my appointment, and unfortunately they do confirm that I have lost one of the babies. Now, I was confused because I go in and I have two babies, and then the next visit it's just completely gone. So I was absolutely devastated. I wanted to take it easy because I do have a history of miscarrying. So I was like, I have to take it easy. I want to put myself on bed rest, do all the right things, because we waited 8 to 12 months to get pregnant. So I wanted to do everything I could to just hold on to this one pregnancy. And so yes, it was confirmed that I did have vanishing twin syndrome. They confirmed that the fetus no longer had a heartbeat and was demised at, they said, 10 weeks. And I can't really remember because this was in 2018 and we are currently in 2021. I did make a video when this was fresh, but unfortunately I did delete my entire channel and have to start this all over, but it's coming with an update. So I'm trying to exactly remember. So I went in there, doctor said that, you know, vanishing twin syndrome happens. It's more common than you think. So the baby passed away at about 10 weeks and a couple days. I think it was like 2 or 3 days, I can't remember. But this baby had a heartbeat. So I was like, vanishing twin syndrome, so what does that mean? Like, is this baby okay? I was 10 weeks along. I was about 10, 11 weeks along with baby, we're just gonna call baby A. I'm gonna say that baby B passed away. That's what we did in my pregnancy. So I was like, I have to get past 12 weeks, because once you're past 12 weeks, you're past your second trimester, and that's kind of like the danger zone for miscarrying. And with my history, I was just absolutely devastated. I put myself on bed rest. I quit my job. I had a, I think 6-year-old at the time, so I was taking it very easy, had a lot of help. My mother-in-law came and stayed with us. So I was taking it extremely easy. And then we go back to our next appointment. I can't remember how far along I was. Maybe, let's see. Oh, I don't have the picture. Darn it. I was far along to where the baby was developed, and I have a ultrasound of the baby. I just want to cover all the information, that way I don't expose my information. But I go and do a more formal ultrasound just because of my history and that I had vanishing twin syndrome. So I begged my doctor, let's just go in so that I confirm, you know, on a more high-tech ultrasound, that I confirm that my baby is okay. And I don't remember exactly how far along I was, but this is the ultrasound, and they confirmed that baby had a heartbeat. This is my baby. Baby had a heartbeat. So once baby has a heartbeat, it does happen, unfortunately, in very traumatic situations, that you can miscarry later on during your pregnancies. But I remember looking at the ultrasound tech, and she knew my history, and she wasn't supposed to, but she let me see the ultrasound, and I could see the flicker, and I remember bawling my eyes out. And I go back to my doctors, and he's like, you had vanishing twin syndrome, and he explained it all. And he basically just says, like, you know, baby B will be absorbed into your body, will be absorbed into baby A, will be absorbed into your placenta. I thought that I was going to miscarry baby B, but that's not what happened. Fast forward to when I give birth at 41 weeks and 3 days, I think that was. I gave birth to my daughter via C-section. Comment down below if you want to hear about her arrival, because it was supposed to be a planned vaginal, but she was an emergency C-section. So comment down below if you want to hear about her arrival, because she's stubborn and she was a diva, and she's here and she's healthy and she's 2 years old. And we say that she absorbed her twin because she is just a princess, full of energy, full of sass. And yeah, that's what update I have for you. If you are currently going through this, just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Just know that you may be devastated right now, but I'm telling you, I've gone through it, and there is hope. There is, like I said, a light at the end of the tunnel. I know it may be devastating miscarrying one of your babies, but at least baby A or one of your babies will be born. I'm not a doctor, but when I was diagnosed with this, I decided with my doctor that I was gonna stay home and quit my job and he put me on bed rest. I wanted to do all the right things, and I'm not necessarily saying you should do that if you have been diagnosed with that, but just try and take it easy. Follow your doctor's orders. If you need someone to talk to, I can leave my information and my email and my Instagram down below. If you have any other video requests, if you have any more questions, I hope I'm not missing anything. Let me know. Go ahead and subscribe and like, and we have more videos coming to you. If you want to know more about my previous pregnancies, excuse me, oh my god, that's so cute, like burping. If you want to know any more about my pregnancies in the past, then just let me know. I can update a video talking about my previous pregnancies. If you want to know more about this pregnancy, let me just say really quick, when she was born, when she did come out via C-section, we wanted to know if you could see the other twin, if maybe the other twin, if you can see the other fetus. But my doctor did assist in the C-section, and he said you couldn't see anything. You couldn't see another baby come out. You couldn't even see it in the placenta. So baby completely gets absorbed into the placenta. So, I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm going to say that again. That doesn't necessarily mean that you won't miscarry. I don't know. But I hope and pray that you don't if you're going through this. But just know that everything will be okay and everything is in God's hands, and whatever is meant to be will be. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Like I said, go ahead and comment, like, share, and subscribe. Hit your post notification bell. That way you get notified every time we go on a new adventure. Until the next adventure, guys, have a good night.